Hi, this is Andy with wristadvisor.com. And as you can see, today we have a very special review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Oris AquisPro Date Calibre 400. This is a new release by Oris in their dive watch collection. And the reason why we're doing this video today, and we specifically requested this watch from Oris, is because we have a lot of viewers that are looking for that no-nonsense tool watch. And if you're watching this right now, this is for you. This is a very special watch, not only because what is on the outside with a special bezel, but also what's on the new side. And I mean, not the new side, the inside. And it's something that is relatively new from Oris. So let's just start with taking a look at seeing how this looks on the wrist. We have a rubber strap on this, and the first thing that you're going to see is that this watch is it's pretty big. It is 49.5 millimeters. I have a 7-inch wrist, and as you can see, it definitely does cover a lot of space. If you're into large watches, you'll probably like this. Me personally, I'm in that 40 to, I don't know, 40 to 42 range. But one of the best things about this is, it's big, but what offsets that is this is constructed out of titanium. So you think that this would be really heavy. It's actually light compared to its size. But before we keep going into the specs on that watch, let's go into the case. So like I said, this is a 49.5 millimeter watch, titanium with black DLC plated coating. So it is a great brushed finish, very matte, something that looks really good. I mean, first impression of this, and I've had this with me for about 3 weeks now, so I have a really good idea of how this watch is going to wear on a daily basis. This watch will be able to take a beating. Oris made this. It's beefy. It's not really elegant. It's meant to be able to be used in the field, and I think they did a great job with the case construction, the size, legibility. Like I said, if you're the guy that's wanting that true tool watch, I'm making this video for you because I think you're really gonna like this. For the crystal on the front, we have a dome sapphire on both sides, and we have the anti-reflective coating on the inside. For the back, we have a titanium screw-down case back, but as you can see here, we also have a scale that's going to convert meters to feet. So if you have any questions, or you need to do a quick calculation before your dive, you'll be able to have this right here on the case back. Here we have the helium escape valve. With this beefy watch, it has the ability to be able to get deeper under the water. So we have the 100 bar or 1,000 meter water resistance rating on this watch. And to take it a step further, what makes this special compared to all the other AquisPro Dates is that we have a rotation safety system tested to 1,000 meters. And what this means is that you cannot just turn the bezel very freely on this watch. You're not going to rub it against anything and move the time. You're going to be able to be going down in deep depths, hitting your watch against any type of elements that you would hit underwater, and not worry about rotating this bezel on its own. So I'll show you. It actually does take a little bit of work. You have to mainly apply pressure from the top down. And when you do that, you can spin the bezel. And only doing that can you. And I don't know if you saw from maybe the whiteness on my fingers. You have to apply a decent amount of pressure to be able to do this. And this locking system on the bezel is what allows that. So you can have complete confidence diving in this watch, knowing that you're going to be able to keep the accurate time of how long you've been down there and when you need to come up. So before we get into the movement, I do want to show you what this looks like in low lighting situations. So give me 1 second and we are going to be able to um, take this watch and be able to give you a lume shot. All right, guys, so this is the lume shot. As you can see, it is very, 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 very bright with the blue luminescent look, and I'm gonna try to apply some tough pressure. It's hard to be able to do that. Like I said, this watch locks very well, but the bezel is illuminated as well, and it's very, very, very clear. I don't know if I've seen a bezel lume like this or as clear as it is and in a while, and we do get hands-on with a lot of watches here. This is a dive watch, there's no doubt about it when you take a look at this in low light situations. So honestly be something I wouldn't even want near my nightstand, because I think it's picking up pretty well here on video, but here in person it's not going to light up the room, but it's definitely going to be something that you see if you open up your eyes. So great job with the Lume by Oris. Great depth when you take a look down into the dial. I think this might pick it up a little bit, but it looks absolutely amazing. All right, so now we're back and we want to take a look at the movements of this watch. Now you can't see it, but what you can see right here is that we have a 5-day power reserve. So this has the in-house Oris 400 Calibre. It is new from Oris, and it's a 120-hour in-house power reserve movement, which is super impressive. What is even more impressive about this movement is that they just didn't slap something together that had a huge power reserve. They also brought the accuracy with it as well. With this, we have a -3 to +5 seconds per day, which is considered a really accurate movement, something that you're not going to have to adjust the time on it very often. I mean, most often you're probably going to have to sit down. It's going to lose its power reserve, and then you're going to start it up, whenever you put it back on. So between the accuracy and the power reserve, this is a solid upgrade for Oris. When I heard that they did come out with the Oris Calibre 400, I was really excited because they're just taking watchmaking to a new level, especially at the price point that they're at. So this watch retails for $4,600, which I don't know if you're going to find a watch that has this depth rating, feature like it does with the locking bezel, 120 hour or the 5-day, however you want to look at it, power reserve with the accuracy of the -3 to +5 seconds per day. It is really value in this tool watch, and this is the third time I've said it. I've had people ask me to show what a true luxury tool watch is, and Oris is more in that entry level, but they are slowly climbing their way up. And I would say maybe in the last 6 months they've taken a huge leap with this new caliber, the Oris 400. One last thing I want to touch on before I want to give, my opinion, which I think you might already know what my opinion is, is the benefits to buying this watch. This comes with a 10-year warranty. So, if anything happens to the movement, outside of you completely destroying it yourself, this is covered by Oris. So, they're standing behind their product, and they're willing to back up their work, which is great. Now, what my opinions are. Do I like this watch? I think this watch is awesome. I think this watch is going to be, be able to do what it's intended to do. Personally, would I buy it? I don't, to be honest, the answer is no, just because I don't have a need for a true tool watch like this. I'm not going on any diving expeditions. I'm not going on any exploring expeditions. But if you are, I would highly recommend taking a look at this, trying it on, seeing if it's something for you. Like I said, between the the quality movement, the features of the case. You know, this is a tremendous tool watch that you can add to your lineup and take on any expedition with you. So you know, overall, I just want to say great watch, good job, Oris. You know, continue to, you know, push watchmaking at this price point. And so overall, I just want to say, guys, thanks for joining us on this video. If you like it, please like the video. It does help us get a larger reach, and subscribe to the channel. It does help us get more watches like this. This was sent to us by Oris. So again, guys, I want to ask you one more time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the style videos that we do, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video.